going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Here is the LS Swapped Jeep Comanche. It's over here. We already started working on it for this episode. John's over there digging for some metal because we got in our new intercooler. We showed you guys in the last video that the intercooler wasn't fitting too well. So we went ahead and got a better one. Not only that, but it, you guys remember on the inside of the no-name one, it was like absolutely horrendous. There was chunks of metal just ready to fly into our engine at any moment. So we ended up going with a bigger one, an actual name brand mishimoto one. And we notched out down here just to clear these pegs. And what I'm gonna do right now is we got the plasma cutter out. I'm gonna cut this here, and then we're gonna weld two tabs down here to hold the bottom. And you can see here, John already went ahead, drilled through the top plate here. So we're gonna have two of these button head bolts here. That's gonna hold the top, and our grill actually fits in. So this is gonna work out beautifully. And then you can also see we've been getting the turbo manifolds, all that stuff situated. And over here, I got this. What do you got? Anything good?
This is the best one I can find right here.
Hey.
Chop these off, and then they have the little round piece, so it'll make it stronger too.
Heck yeah. So we're gonna cut those up, weld those on. And over here, I've been messing with our manifold portion here. So I've got our wastegate welded on here as well. So that's all done. This can pretty much go back on at any given moment, but we're just trying to get all of our stuff done. It is officially Sunday. We have, what, a week?
Give or take like a week and like a day.
Yeah, and we have to get the SST ready. It is.
We gotta change the oil on all the cars, and we got
and we still have to put a trailer hitch, a brake controller.
Yeah.
We gotta get tires for the trailer. Should we show them real quick?
Tomorrow
I'm gonna show them real quick the trailer.
Yeah,
Let's go. All right, so the other day we didn't document it, but we picked this trailer up. So she's definitely a solid unit. It needs, I would say, if we wanted to be like mint, we could probably give it a fresh coat of some Rust-Oleum, but it needs tires desperately. But it's a pretty cool unit actually. So all steel. The ramps are out the back. It's got like these pretty cool like quick releases. So and the ramps just slide out the back. Plus they're punch steel, and you can see how low the back of the trailer is. So for some of the lower vehicles to get on here, it's going to be super nice and gradual. And these ramps are really, really long. So
the fenders come off as well.
Yeah, fenders are removable. We got D-ring hooks. Actually, me and John looked at this thing in the dark, so we barely even saw it. But check it out. We got D-rings there, all the way at the front. So, and we can hook things onto the outside if we want to strap it down there. So should be pretty decent. But check out these tires. This was the only kicker to the whole thing. So these tires are absolutely roasted. Like, look at this. Crazy feathering. The belts are gone on all of them. Like, we could feel the vibration coming through the truck out of the trailer. So I was even hesitant just to drive it the hour home, but got tons of cracking. And the people we bought it off of were like, we'll drive this thing anywhere.
Yeah, that guy was a truck driver though.
Yeah, I would not. Like, I barely wanted to drive it home empty. I was afraid it was gonna, like, tire was gonna come apart and blow off our fender here. But anyways, we gotta get tires for this. But other than that, we've got a working trailer, and the plan is John's gonna drive the SST with this trailer with the Jeep on top of it.
He wants me to drive the sketchy one.
Oh, we can make him drive this Jeep if we really wanted to. So we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna be driving the Hellcat Ram with Dennis's trailer with the Hellcota behind it, and we're gonna take all that stuff to LS Fest and Mo Party. So anyways, let's get back to the Jeep project.
It works now.
We did this, like I said, this is a 30-day build, boys, so we're just ripping along. But we just made a couple little brackets so it can stand here, and it actually fits really, really good. But got a bracket here, bracket there. We just blast them with some black paint.
Holes. It'll hold the intercooler. Yeah,
so everything's gonna be solid. What we're gonna do next though is mount our turbo, because we want to see which way we want to come out with our piping. That way we can kind of get this stuff situated. We're gonna end up having to cut a chunk out of here to bring our pipe through. Same on the other side. And we're just gonna keep messing around with this. So let's get our turbo mounted. I probably have to take turbo off again, but we'll at least throw it on so we can kind of see where this goes.
What are we dealing with right now?
So,
wait, first tell them what you did.
So we welded on our wastegate flange, and when we did that, I just assumed that the threads would be okay. Went to put the bolt in, and the bolt got tight right at the very end, so I was like, all right, take it out, chase the threads. Went to take it out, it got loose, then it got tight. Then I go the other way, loose, then tight. Kept going back and forth, and it was stuck. So then me and John tried heating it up, and then it snapped off. And then we started drilling it out. We found out a little hack.
Yeah.
If you heat the crap out of a hardened bolt, you can drill it way easier than
with standard bits.
Yeah, our bits weren't doing anything, and as soon as we heated it up, it would just go right through it like butter.
Yeah.
And so we drilled it out perfectly, and now We were gonna tap it, but we are kind of getting lucky. We're essentially unraveling the old bolts out of the threads. Like, look at this, it's just coming out like a fruit roll-up. So we might get extremely lucky, or we're just that good with the precision of how we drilled this. But
of heat and drilling.
look at this, it is just coming out of the original threads. This is our original bolt that we just snapped off in here, so
I don't know, we'll see where it goes.
Oh my gosh. I just hope that it continues to come out. Oh! But that's pretty damn good. We're halfway through. I think we might be able to chase it with the actual tap.
Oh yeah.
All right, boys. So me, Dennis, and Jonathan have been just knocking out tasks. So we did a bunch of other stuff, but I want to show you guys this we're working on right now. So I put in the fitting here to a 1/8 to a -4, and then it's got the 90. So that's our feed line. Over here we've got our drain. I just have to take out this sensor and put in the fitting, and that's gonna go to a -10 up to there. And then what these guys are doing right now is they're feeding both lines through that fireproof sleeve that was supplied with the kit. So right there, we got that fireproof sleeve that's gonna go right past all the hot stuff. So should work pretty good. I'll show you guys once it's all complete. Okay, so I've always seen this and I really wanted to try it, but we're gonna put the vacuum on the oil cap, or where the oil cap is. We're gonna move the oil cap, put a vacuum on the valve cover, and I need to take out that sensor, and I wanna see if the oil goes flying everywhere or if the vacuum keeps it in. So, predictions? Is it gonna work?
Prediction?
It'll work.
Get the speedy dry.
Yeah, well, let's see how it does. Ready?
Yep.
Hold up, hold up. Hold up.
Yeah. Let's go. Oh, I gotta tighten it in.
Hey.
Okay. That's so good. Can't do that work.
It works.
Works so good. It wasn't even a drip.
Not even a drip?
No.
Nice.
All right, check it out, guys. So here it is, our drain line. It's connected over to there. Our feed line connected there. Got our wastegate down here. Still have to do a little dump tube, but not a big deal right now. So let's put this down, and we gotta tighten our fittings on our turbo, and we might be able to start this thing up in a few minutes. Okay, check this out, you guys. So we've got our Mishimoto intercooler mounted. Came out really good. Me and John got that thing mounted, and then the three of us just went to town on this thing, got all the piping done. So our turbo is connected. So it comes through our intercooler. We went through here. We ended up trimming some of this here. And the same thing on this side as well, so we could get through here. Goes through, comes around. Check this out, you guys. Right to here. Goes 2.5 to 4 inch for throttle body. We also have a Holley throttle body, which we'll probably throw on as well here shortly. But for now, we're just getting things fitted. It's gonna fit the exact same way with the Holley. We also did our cooling lines. So our radiator hose right here comes through. We might put a little bit of heat shielding on it. I'm not sure if we need it. We looped our heater core lines because we can always run them to there later. They will fit, but for now we're not worried about it. And then here is our other radiator hose. Goes through, connects to the bottom. And then we also looped our steam port, and we tapped into the radiator right there for the steam port. So we relocated our power steering reservoir here, extended the line, and everything fits beautifully because it allowed us to bring our charge piping in through here. What these guys are doing right now, we just installed our MSD wires. So you guys can pick these up on Holley.com. I'm gonna link everything down below that we use because we've got a ton of parts on this thing too. So those are going on. Those are gonna be better than the crusty old no-name wires that we had on here. And one of them was actually like ripped. So I think one of them had electrical tape on it. I don't know where it went, but they definitely weren't in good shape. So we're gonna click all those on, and we might be able to start this thing for the first time, boys.
All right, what are we doing?
Starting it with the turbo for the first time.
Let's see.
looking.
All that smoke. That looks like it's just residual. I hope. Send it. All right, boys, so she runs. What do you think, John?
Dude, this thing's sick. I've never built a turbo car or like helped out, so it's a first and it's cool.
John's first turbo, so
Can't wait to rip it though.
I know, I can't wait to either. So huge success, you guys. We did take off the accessory belt just because we need to get some fluids in it, but we do have all the hoses and everything. So also I got to pick up some power steering fluid, and we didn't want to run our power steering pump dry. We did notice a couple things. One thing was they're on our brand new Holley valve covers. We had the caps on them, and we had to take them off because it was actually trying to, the PCV was actually trying to push oil up our drain hose from our turbo, our drain line, and it was trying to push it out the bearings and out the turbo. So once we took these off and once we relieved the crankcase pressure, then it stopped pushing oil at the turbo. But I mean, we've only had this thing running for like 30 seconds. So that was that. And then the other thing too is we're probably gonna have to investigate a little bit tomorrow. We just have these old intake manifold gaskets in here. We might have to change them, and we have another set of gaskets as well, because we're hearing a little bit of hissing, so I'm not sure if we have a little bit of an intake leak or whatnot, but we'll at least replace those gaskets. And we also have to replace our throttle body. So a lot of stuff, but at the same time we got a lot of stuff done, right?
Yeah, we did.
So we do still have to trim our grill so that these pipes can fit, but everything is fitting beautifully in here. She's solid. We got to get some clamps, but
yeah.
oh, and the other thing too is we got to mount our blow-off valve as well. So we'll probably throw the blow-off valve somewhere in here. It's getting tight. We're kind of running out of room, but we'll put it somewhere, or maybe we'll put it on the bottom right here. There's quite a bit of room right there even. Either way, we'll get her on there. So we're gonna keep telling you, we're gonna be at LS Fest with our LS swap, our turbo LS swap. We're also gonna be at Mo Party. We'll be there with a booth. We'll be there with shirts. We'll be there with hats. We'll be there with key tags. We will be there, and we will also have stickers as well. So come out, hang out with us. It's only what, pretty much a week?
A week, pretty much.
A week and a couple days, so we still have a lot to do. We're also kind of hearing some hissing out of our brake booster as well, so not sure if it's gonna be okay or not, or we'll have to replace that, but we got a lot to do. And we also have to make the drive shaft too. We still got this rickety drive shaft in here, so.
And weld the
Purchase.
for the.
Oh yeah, we still have to weld the rear axle because we still haven't even done that yet, so.
Yeah.
And we wanted to at least get it running so it can move around. So I don't know if we're necessarily gonna be like entering in any events, but at least so it can move under its own power.
And if you guys want us to enter an event, what should we enter? Comment down below.
I think just the burnout contest. I think that's the only thing feel safe in.
Like he said.
We'll see. But anyways.
Send it in the off-road course.
Oh my, yeah, this thing will not come back in one piece. So comment down below. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up. See you on the next video.